Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and I finally got my my laptop to a point where I can record videos and edit them and post them up. So I don't know why I haven't done it before. just I just haven't. Just one of those things where I just still low on food. Hang on a second. Just one of that. One of those things where I've been sitting here with my laptop next to me, and I've been in Everquest quite a lot actually. But it's only kind of just occurred to me really to get things up and running and record some stuff on here. It's difficult at the moment to record stuff on my main PC. I think I might have told you that already, and well, hopefully if this video does work out okay, then I can just do videos as and when, which will be awesome. So I've got some things to talk about this video. The first one is I'm not really doing much at the moment, in game particularly. I've been going through a bit of a character crisis again, I think probably. I love playing with shamans, and I'm going to carry on doing that. Well, a shaman. Shamans. I've got shamans, but I'm hoping just to play one. So I'm going to carry on doing that because that's my favourite class. I love the class. I'm seeing quite a lot of screen tearing here. I hope you don't get that in the video. Yeah, so as I was saying, playing shamans. Love my shamans. Going to carry on with that. But as I said before, as you know, anyone watching my videos, I do have a massive issue with characters. Where am I going? And hang on a sec. Let me just get my bearings. I think I need to go round this way. Yeah, so I've just been sort of wondering about what classes to play other than a shaman, because I kind of do want to do something different. I don't want to be doing the same thing all the time. And as you know, I've gone through loads of different classes. I mean, it's amazing. Even recently, I must have started about 10 different characters, and to kind of stop playing them. What I'm maybe you guys can give me some advice. I kind of know mostly really what it's all about, but it's bloody prelate. Look, that's a pain in the arse. Let's clear these out. I kind of know what I'm looking for. As to accompany the shaman, what I'm looking for is a class that kind of runs around hitting things. Essentially, that's what I've discovered I quite like to do, particularly in these situations. Because what I've found recently, the reason I'm playing Bugrotting at the moment is that he doesn't have any equipment particularly. So I thought, well, actually, let's go back. Let's rewind. I'm kind of bumming around in the game at the moment because Velius is coming out, and what I'd like to do is take my characters to Velius and do as much leveling there as I can. So that's why I'm kind of not doing much here at the moment. And yeah, so what I'm doing with Bugrotting at the moment basically is just bumming around, not really doing much at all, and I'm quite enjoying it, because he's got no equipment, because Mugwort's got all his equipment. So I thought what I might be able to do is essentially just go around and kit him out, just for something to do really. And what I'll do is I'll do more videos of this and just update you on how I'm getting on. But that's kind of the main premise of what I'm doing with Bugrot. I just thought it might be quite fun, basically. But we'll see how we get on. But yeah, but I've in accompaniment to a shaman, I kind of want to play a class that where I just kind of basically go around hitting things. Essentially, there might not even be any spells involved. I just for this particular thing I'm doing at the moment, I quite like exploring old dungeons with characters that are over leveled, which I know sounds a bit wimpy, but it's just quite interesting and fun, to explore around and whatnot, and kill names for items that are not really worth a lot, but it's just fun, just something I quite enjoy doing. But it's quite difficult with a shaman because there's a whole spell stuff involved, and I don't really do a huge amount of damage myself, with a weapon. And I do like running around just hitting things sometimes, not having to worry about spells. So I've kind of been looking for a character that does that, and I must have tried about a dozen recently. Deleted them and tried something else. I've got a Shadow Knight on the go at the moment, but the thing with a Shadow Knight as well, again, there's quite a lot of spells involved, and I've been thinking about playing a warrior, believe it or not. I know that everyone would suggest a monk, but I'm kind of like with monks, there's so many monks, I just think, I don't want to be another monk. And I quite like the whole idea of a warrior, like maybe a human steel warrior, or a barbarian. I thought that might be quite fun. But I'm not sure. I thought about Ranger again, because Rangers become a bit sort of soloable. bit of sort of, you know, when Velius comes out with Panic Animal. But I'm really not sure. You know, I kind of say that maybe you guys can help me out. I don't think you can actually. I don't think anyone can help me out. I think it's just like a disease. But I know the shortcomings and the pluses and the minuses of all the classes. It's just kind of I pick my classes by how they feel, like how I feel playing them, not necessarily on kind of like the abilities and stuff. And I'm trying to find that character that fits in, you know. I'm finding it quite tough at the moment, but I'll get there in the end, you know. But I'm looking forward to taking a shaman. I keep saying my shaman. I hope it's only going to be one. Taking my shaman over to Velius when it comes out, 'cause that's coming soon. I think we're looking at May the 29th for the red server and May the 30th for the blue server, which is basically awesome. Can't wait for that. I do love I do love snowy zones, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time there. But getting back onto the class thing, I'm also hoping to do some sort of melee tank class or melee class, just to go around hitting things sometimes. But at the moment, I'm just undecided on what. Can't see it. Great. But at the moment, I'm just undecided on which one to do. I'm sure I hit him before. Cannot see. Okay. I'm sure I've hit him with a spell before. Let's go up here. God damn it. Let's kill this guy off first. Oh, he's coming anyway. Oh, they're all coming. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm kind of looking at doing a tanky type class. I've got an Ogre Shadow Knight on the go at the moment, which is quite fun. But again, there's quite a lot of spells involved, and I think I was looking for something a bit purer than that. And I know that that kind of stuff doesn't necessarily fit into my play style, you know, because I do like to solo a lot. But I don't know. I think the idea of a warrior, kind of all decked out in armour, you know, that seems pretty awesome to me. But I'll see how I get on. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I will start one up and see how we go. I've got some stuff to twink with. I've got like an FPSS, and I've got some rings and a couple of good decent weapons and that kind of thing. But kind of the plan with it is also to do some grouping a bit later on down the line when I'm feeling a bit more up to it. Because I quite like to do that, you know. I like to get involved in that kind of thing. I know I've said it before, but I don't know if I mentioned it, but you kind of get to a point where you're feeling a bit shit. Things haven't been going too well, and you start to think about the things that you haven't been doing, that you should have been doing, things that you missed, you know, things with your family, and sadly, unfortunately, things in Everquest as well. That's what I think about sometimes. So, yeah, and I quite like that. I just quite like that. I love the idea of dual wielding a couple of weapons and going around kind of whacking things. Just whacking things, not worrying about anything, not worrying about how to buff or, you know, cast spells and stuff. You just go and hit things. And as I said, the monk was an obvious choice, but there's too many of those. I don't want to do that. Rogue, not for me. So we'll see on the warrior side of things, see how it goes. And also down the line, I can maybe do some grouping and maybe even some raiding. Holy smoke, who knows? So that's that. The other option, as I said, was a ranger, and I do like the rangers because I'm a big fan of the rangers from Lord of the Rings, and I think that might be quite a good one. But I don't know. I'm really not sure. I like tracking and all that kind of thing. They've got a few more tools that are quite useful. I'm not sure. There's kind of spells involved again, you know. And I quite like the idea of dual wielding and double attacking and just doing. I think rangers do that anyway, don't they? And just doing tons of damage with a weapon. But we'll see. I'm not fed up with casting spells, but yeah, I'd like to have an option. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. What else? Oh yeah, and Velius is coming. Thankfully, finally, it's coming. That's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. Sirkin mentioned it on his supercast, and I think also they're talking about something called a recycle server, where at some point in the future they start a new server that follows a timeline, and then when it reaches kind of Velius and the end of the timeline that we're going up to, I think they then merge that with blue server, which I'm assuming means they transfer the characters across. And they start again, and that would be awesome to do. I'd love to sort of start right at the beginning, where only classic is there, and then they add Kunark, and you move on to that, and that'll be really, really good. So yeah, looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome. That's coming soon. It's quite interesting because I've noticed on it's do I want him to let's bring him along. Let's see how far I can get with aim aggroing anything. Probably not very far. Yeah, I've kind of looking on the forums and people are getting pretty excited about it. There's already some arguments cropping up about is it the roll gash caster beads or something? Someone was talking about the camp there. Yeah, just that's part of the game that kind of does make me just despair a bit. I do think to myself, come on guys, it's just some beads, you know. I mean, I understand that people get invested in the game. I'm invested in it because of my situation at the moment. I'm spending a lot of time playing it, and it's really helping me, you know. But getting yourself in a tiz about that and arguing about camps and stuff, I suppose it's quite useful to get those things sorted out first before it comes out. But getting into a flame war on thinking about it is probably not, maybe not the thing to do. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I imagine that all the good camps are going to be locked down for a period of time, and there'll be stuff that you'll probably never get. You know, people know that it's there and they know that it gets nerfed or taken out of the game at some point. So you're in that situation where you might not ever see some stuff, and that's fine. I mean, I know that some people's attitudes is, well, I put more time into the game, so I deserve this, and you don't. You know, I know that that's kind of how things work, but I'm not sure about that. You know, I would like to think that everyone's got an option to do it if they can. I understand that people put more time in. You know, they're gonna have more options. That's fine, but getting all a bit sort of uppity about it, I think, is a bit, it's a bit daft. But there you go. But what I have noticed, I do wonder if people who haven't been playing the game, particularly people who, I mean, there's quite a few people I know who kind of quit the game in a huff, you know, all angry and righteous about the fact that the guys running the server are corrupt and all that sort of kind of stuff. None of them have actually provided any evidence of that, you know, so you just take it with a pinch of salt, really. But I'm wondering if Velius it's going to be a Velius effect. So I noticed on the forums there's a couple of people who I know have been very vocal about the fact that the devs are corrupt, and you know, that it's all, the server's corrupt and it's all really bad and whatnot. But they've started playing on the they've started posting on the forums again, and I wonder if that's a prelude to them sort of coming back and playing again with their tail between their legs. It'd be funny. I do find those kind of things strange, where you get in a rage about something and you condemn something, because it kind of then doesn't leave you anywhere to go, you know. Because if you then go back on it, you kind of look a bit of a twat, really. But as I said, it'll be interesting to see what's what in that regard. But excited about Velius, you know, and stuff, and looking forward to playing, definitely. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm just taking Bugrot around some low level dungeons that I can easily kind of deal with, just trying to gear him out of some stuff, really. I know there's some mobs in here that drop some wisdom stuff, so I'm just doing that for no other reason other than the fact that I'm quite enjoying myself. And I think that's probably it, guys, actually, for this video. I haven't got much else to talk about. I mean, I'm not sure if people are interested in it or they're just not interested in listening to that sort of stuff, but what happened to Jenan there? That was a bit dodgy. Pet pathing in dungeons can be a bit dodgy, so yeah, I don't trust it. I'll save the bit about myself to last, when you can turn off then if you're not interested in hearing about myself. But I'm kind of slowly picking up. Things are getting better. It's a bit like being a baby again, you know, just kind of just learning to do everything again, you know, and build up and build up your energy and all that kind of thing. Yeah, it's difficult to explain, but my windows of activity levels that I'm capable of doing are kind of getting better and stuff and whatnot, and that's all kind of going pretty well. I don't know if it'll be good enough to save my job or if it'll come soon enough to save my job. But my work has been really good, actually. But it comes to time where, you know, they need someone there working and to fill a position, so I don't know how long the job's going to be there. But maybe that'll be a good thing, you know. Maybe it'll let me just concentrate more on getting better rather than sort of worrying about work and stuff. Obviously that will then mean I need to find a new job at some point. And it's funny because I was listening to a Daily in 75 video. He was talking about doing YouTube as as a job, and I've thought about that ever since I started doing YouTube, essentially. But I don't know. I think if you throw Twitch in as well, maybe if you get a good Twitch following and people kind of, you know, sub up and that kind of thing, maybe. But it's difficult, you know. It's I think to be successful and get enough views to make even a small living out of it, you probably need to cover all the latest games as they come out. I think that's the only way you'll be able to do it. Certainly Everquest won't be able to do that for you. But the problem with that is that it seems at the moment that a lot of websites, a lot of games companies, or a lot of YouTubers now have stuff set up with game companies, you know, where they get to do sort of early viewings of the game. I know that sort of Pillars of Eternity was a game that I probably would have, if I was up to it, I probably would have liked to have done a Let's Play for. But I know there's a couple of channels on YouTube who basically just doing sort of the week before release, doing sort of previews of the game, and that's difficult because you've got to compete with that. You know, someone's already doing a Let's Play. And the other thing as well is but I suppose the thing is that's all part of running your own business. If you decide to do that, you know, you contact these companies and say, look, I've got a YouTube channel, I'm growing. You know, can you do something for me? But there's so many people doing it as well. That's the thing, and you need so many views for it to go anywhere. I don't know if it's potential or not. You know, but it's something I might think about. Streaming Twitch, streaming Everquest all day. Although it probably won't make me any money. You know, sounds like it might be quite a fun thing to do. But we'll see how all that goes. You know, obviously I think it's a dream for everyone to be able to play games and make money from it. I've also started writing, doing a bit of game writing as well. So that might come to something. But that's my situation. Kind of things are getting better. As you can probably tell, you know, I'm constantly talking, which was something I was struggling to do before. So I'm kind of noticing sort of changes and stuff quite regularly. Certainly quicker than I was before. I mean, the doctors and stuff don't think there's a chance I may never get back to my sort of full physical condition that I was before I was sick, but you know, I'd be happy with sort of 70-80% to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how we go, and you'll be seeing more videos hopefully now as well, because as I said, I'm sitting here with my laptop playing and recording, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway guys, I'll end this video here. Bit of a ramble. I hope you're all doing well. Not many YouTube videos going up for Everquest, which is a shame. I know there's a lot of Twitch stuff, a lot of Twitch stuff actually, but I'm not a massive fan of Twitch channels for Everquest. I'll put them on and kind of have a little look at see what's going on, but I do prefer like like a Daylin and Level 1 Undercons kind of the stuff that we do, you know, where there's a 30 minutes of 15 to 30 minutes of someone sort of talking just about stuff, waffling a bit, and the video's kind of concentrated around that. Whereas with Twitch, you're kind of just watching the game, and that's fine, I don't mind that, but you know, and I might even start doing it myself, but I do kind of quite prefer the topics of discussion and stuff that go on in a YouTube video. No reason why you can't do that on Twitch, but I don't know if people are just don't feel confident enough to do that. And I guess if you're streaming for a long period of time, also, you know, you've got to find a lot to talk about. That's probably why people play music, you know. But what I think what I'll do is I'll keep recording. I'm just going around to look at the. Is it the archaeologist that's around here? I'll keep the video going until I'm round there, and we'll see. It might even be up, so you know. I should be doing more to help Jenan here, but my melee damage is just in the floor at the moment because I haven't got any stuff. What I probably could be doing though actually is just pull more stuff and do a bit of root rotting. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, while Jenan's doing some biting, I'll do some poisoning. So it's the other thing I almost forgot. One of the things I was going to to talk about as well. Was I was kind of wondering what you guys are looking forward to with regards to Velius. You know, what are your plans? I imagine any of you guys who are in sort of TMO and stuff, you're, you know, those fat loots. I do feel kind of slightly jealous of you. I do kind of worry about some of the things that people do to get those loots in regards to their lifestyle. But yeah, I can't say I'm not slightly jealous. You know, we all have loots. Yeah, so I guess you guys are kind of pretty much sort of looking at, looking at the big stuff there, the bigger picture, the big raids and stuff. I'm kind of, I mean, I guess there's people like me who are just kind of, I mean, I'm just quite looking forward to, prelate. I'm just looking forward to getting in the environment, getting in the game, getting in the oops, where are you? There you are. Yeah, getting in the area, actually on the continent, and sort of wandering around, exploring and doing stuff. We'll do a lot of that. I'll make sure there's a lot of Velius videos. Don't worry about that. And if you're watching and you still haven't sort of got yourself into the game, and you want to, you know, just do it. It's a lot of people complain, but we do on the internet, don't we? You know, that's the whole point of the internet, is to complain about things, surely. But it's brilliant. I mean, look at this. I'm in Permafrost, playing classic Everquest, and I'm just enjoying myself immensely. So if you're on the fence, just jump in. It's brilliant. You know, but don't worry about. So I mean, play it casually. That's what I'm doing. I mean, at the moment, I'm kind of playing it a bit more than casually. But yeah, do it casually. You know, because that's all you need to do. You don't need to do more than that. Just be in the world and experience it again, and have fun. How are we doing here? We're almost there. I think I've almost cleared it out. It doesn't look like he's up. He might be. Where are you, Jenan? Follow me. Come and get this guy. There we go. Yeah, he might not even be up, but we'll have a look. But yeah, if you're on the fence, come in and play, because it's just brilliant. Look at this. Look, I'm a big troll in Permafrost. In proper Permafrost, not live Permafrost, where I've got, you know, I've got sort of mercenaries and stuff following me around and whatever crazy stuff's in the game now. Yeah, it's brilliant. But don't forget to sort of, if you can, don't forget to, you know, if you're not going to do videos and stuff or stream, at least kind of maybe think about donating and whatnot, because you know, it is technically for nothing, and I think it'd be good. I think it's just good for people to donate and do that kind of thing, or at least kind of make videos and stuff. If you're that way inclined, I think it all helps. You know, promotes the server, gets people here playing, and particularly for that recycle server as well. That sounds awesome. You know, I'd love to sort of start a character and try and stick with a character, and play that character through the free expansions as they come out, and then kind of start again with a different class and do it when they reset it. That'd be awesome. That's a brilliant idea. It may be a long way away, I don't know, but I do really hope they do it. Right, so no, Jenan, come here, doggy. Right, you guard there, because otherwise you're just going to pull stuff from all over the place. He's not even up, is he? Ah. Okay. Well, I killed my way around, and there's someone there anyway. God damn. Okay. What about the? Okay. Sorry, Jenan. I'll get Jenan to go away. And what we'll do, we're going to have a quick look in the prison to see what's there, because we should be on for. I think that's the thing about these zones, particularly when you're coming in like this. You know, you need to be prepared to kill stuff and then come back at a later date. I think he's in the last one here, but unless someone's been killing the placeholders, unless someone's killing the placeholders, you don't get, you know, he doesn't spawn. So that's kind of, God, there's a lot of crap around here you have to clear out as well, isn't there? An ice goblin or an icy goblin. Okay. He's the only guy called an icy goblin. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to check that. He's got a healer next to him, so I'll have to get the dog out if I wanted to kill him. Yeah, he's the only icy goblin. Interesting. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching. It's been a long ramble, but I'm glad to be back and doing stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will speak to you again soon.